Why did he go to Africa, Gertie? No, it's okay. I'm just a little anxious. No, they haven't. I just need to talk to Gabriel.
After arranging for the shipment of Wolfgang's body back to Rittersburg, Gabriel returns to New Orleans. He carries with him the Ritter talisman. He has not heard from Grace for over 24 hours, and he could not reach Malia by phone. And although he has some idea of what he is coming home to attempt, he still has no clue where to attempt it. Or does he? Please select a destination icon.
Grace, I'm home. Grace? Oh, no. Grace!
The note is from Malia. It says,
Gabriel, I hope you survive long enough to get this. Tetelo knows you have the talisman. Your life is worth nothing, my love. I fight to save you, but she controls things far more than I. She has taken Grace. Return the talisman and leave New Orleans forever. If you don't, I can't help you. Please. I can't bear to see you die. Please believe me. I love you, Malia.
Who's there? I have the talisman.
Yeah? Good for you. I got a headache.
You? Don't come near me. You're dead.
Oh, was that you at the tube? You should have said something.
You mean you weren't dead, you son of a bitch?
Do I look dead? No, don't answer that. I was searching the tomb. When I heard someone coming, I broke the light and got in the drawer. Sorry I brained you, but I thought you were one of them.
Christ, you about killed me.
I said I was sorry. Besides, I owed you one for stealing my badge. If it makes you feel any better, I lost my wallet that day.
Your wallet? Oh, I guess you're right. We are even.
Like I said. Anyway, we shouldn't stand out here and gab. Someone on the street might see us. Let's go in back and talk. Okay, now let's talk.
All right, let's talk. So, fill me in on what you've been doing for the past 5 days.
I've been getting smart, that's what. They got me running, I'll admit. But the day a bunch of drum-banging, mumbo-jumbo chanting magicians can catch old Lightfoot Mosley is the day I die.
Can't argue with that logic.
Now these guys have it wired, I tell you. From the mayor to a couple of major judges, right down to the beat cops. The Gettys are untouchable from that angle. But once I really start digging, it was like I could see clearly. These guys are into everything that happens in this city, and most people are scared shitless of them, or they don't know about them at all.
Let me fill you in on what I've learned in the past 5 days.
Okay, have at it.
Well, Malia Getty is the head of the cartel. Dr. John is her right-hand man.
I learned that much. You sure know how to pick 'em, Knight.
Uh-huh. She's not really responsible, though, because during these ceremonies, she's ridden by the spirit of her ancestor, Tetelo.
You don't say.
It's true. Anyway, I have something, a talisman, that I can use against them. It'll help, but they probably still have a power source somewhere in their hound fool. Also, this whole thing kind of ties in with my nightmares, see? And my family history. My family does this shadow hunting thing, and about 300 years ago...
Look, don't confuse me, okay? You worry about all that metaphysical stuff, and I'll just try and catch the bad guys.
Yeah, you'd never believe me anyway. What should we do about Grace?
Them voodoo people have taken her, the goddamn bastards. We have to find her and save her, and we can't count on the police department for any help.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
You know where it is?
I have an idea.
Well, great. Let's talk about it when we make our plan.
Let's make a plan. What do you think we should do?
We need to find the headquarters of the Getty cartel, rescue Grace, and dig up some concrete evidence so that I can take this straight to the FBI.
Sounds easy.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea where their headquarters might be?
Perhaps.
Well, you do seem to have a knack for sniffing out this voodoo stuff. Why don't you see if you can locate it for sure? Meanwhile, I've got some things I've got to do. I'll meet you there later.
How will you find it?
Damn, that's right. If only I had the tracker from my office.
I have it.
Really? Good going. You give it to me and leave a signal device at the entrance to the headquarters.
All right. Here's the tracker.
Great. Don't forget to leave the signal device near the entrance to the home floor. And be careful.
You too.
Times-Picayune, dated June 28, 1993. The Weather Service is baffled by the series of bizarre storms that rocked the South yesterday. 20 died and close to 100 were injured. The storms only accentuate the bad luck that seems to have gripped the South. The crime rate for the past 3 days has peaked to unprecedented levels. And there have been 50 reports of food poisoning in New Orleans alone. In other words, keep your head down, folks, and pray that August will return us to sanity. Warily, Gabriel reads his horoscope for the day. Gird thyself with mercy. Arm thyself with righteousness. The final hour awaits.
There's a school teacher somewhere who's damn confused.
There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall.
Something about this knothole looks familiar. It's moving. I knew it. Ride's over. All right, Mosley. There's your signal.
Gabriel wonders if Mosley will have everything he needs to follow the trail. Gabriel puts the snake rod under the bench for Mosley. The elevator stops at a room underneath the cathedral.
Express elevator to hell.
The elevator returns to the cathedral. Gabriel's stuck now. Those two masks remind Gabriel of the ones used at the Bayou ritual. Ceremonial robes hang behind the other supplies. That door leads back. Metal cans. It could be paint. Then again, it could be something worse.
I think I'll take this wolf mask for me. This boar mask seems appropriate for Mosley, if he ever makes it. A robe for me. A robe for prosperity.
The whiteboard contains what looks like calculus equations.
Who knows what these guys are into?
A portrait of a beautiful, intelligent-looking woman is on the wall. She reminds Gabriel of Malia. Her mother, perhaps?
This record book might be the kind of thing Mosley wanted for the FBI.
This table has a trough on top, just like the Snake Mound stone table. Gabriel shivers, remembering what that trough is for.
Okay, I'll give it a shot, but I'm no musician.
A door opens in the distance.
It fits.
Stacks of bills are bound and pressed into neat piles. Gold bullion. Lots of it.
These guys obviously have little confidence in the U.S. government. I know it's dirty money, but it's for a good cause. Me. I hate to say it, but I can't carry any more. I will. $1 million or so ought to hold me.
Underneath the surgical lamps is a gurney with a body on it.
No one I know.
More corpses are stored in wall compartments. It looks like a deep freeze in there. A stainless steel bucket is on the floor. Its contents are better left unsaid. Human hearts! So that's what they do with them. But why?
Maybe I shouldn't even ask. They're used for some powerful gris-gris, no doubt. Or maybe that's what Tetelo has for lunch. Ugh, I hope those are rubber masks.
A door opens and shuts in the distance. Dr. John must have returned to his room.
Grace! I found her!
The sound of Radha drums echo through the Houndvoer. The ritual must be about to begin.
Mostly, you made it.
Thank God. I thought I saw you ducking in here. Those goddamn drums started as soon as I got off that elevator thing, and I heard voices from above. I have a feeling the masked voodooese are about to invade.
I found Grace.
I see that. Check her out. Then you and I need to find a way to blend into the woodwork, bud.